Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is May 13, 2015, and today is Wednesday. So looking at the economic calendar today, we've got chock full of nuts today with news coming across the globe. Let's start with the first item of economic report. 8 a.m. German preliminary GDP number coming out. That should affect the euro. And then at 10:30, the GBP average earnings index and claim count, inflationary rates at 10:30 from GBP. And then later in the day at 11:30 a.m. South African time, Bank of England Governor Carney will be speaking, plus the inflationary report. Then later in the day at 2:30 South African time, we'll have the retail sales. So across the board, we've got Euro, GBP, mostly GBP, and the USD. So let's start out with the USD and see what it did yesterday. So as anticipated, we did a retracement at the beginning of the week, and then we rallied right back. So we went from 12 to 1246. Not a big move, okay, but definitely a move that is noteworthy, okay. We're at the top of the range here. Let's see if we do make it back to this 1270 level and break it above 213 and come back to this level. I like it so far. Maybe it'll retrace a little bit and then take it up, but you could keep it on the radar. So it is playing as the week is progressing. Wednesday, Thursday, usually good days to be trading the Euro USD. Looking at the GBP USD, so the GBP has gotten weaker over the past couple of days. As you can see here, we're trading at 156. We had a low of 146. So that's significant. Okay, we have a little bit of a resistance here, 157. But looking at a weekly chart, you could see how far we've come down from and how far we can go. We've got resistance right here at 159. So for it to break back into the 160 level, it's going to really have to show some sort of consistency and some sort of volume. So keep an eye on it. Let's see if it does go back up and the dollar does get stronger. Look at the GBP Japanese yen also. Okay, it has all-time highs almost here at 188. So let's see how this actually progresses and how it develops. Looking here, we're almost at the all-time highs of 189. So I would use one of these two charts to trade today, seeing how they're going to react today and taking maybe fading the first move, seeing what the news is, and then doing the opposite. Okay, that's usually sometimes works, or just not trading it at all and just getting to know what it's like trading on the day when the inflation number and the claim and change number comes out looks like. So that's very important. Looking at the Dow did really very little yesterday, sold off a little bit here, but as you can see, I want to see it maintain this level. It sold off actually big the previous day, and then rallied right back, opened up, but not really an up bar. This is probably after hours trading, so it's a little bit up after hours. But again, want to see it solidify between 1868, let's say, and 18,200. Let it solidify somewhere over here. If it can maintain this momentum, then maybe we could see an upside and break to new highs for the year. So I would keep this on the radar. Also looking at oil here, $61 a barrel. Retracing back from its lows of, from $100 a barrel from last summer. So let's see if this momentum maintains. It's really hard to say where there's a resistance level here. I mean, $67 a barrel is a little bit of a resistance. Definitely, we broke somewhat of a resistance right here at $57 a barrel. And we broke it up on the high side. So let's see if we do maintain this momentum. The next really resistance, if you call it, is probably $70 a barrel. Because it's not clear here. It's really on a longer term chart. It's a very, the technicals become a little bit more validated because it goes back that much further. I mean, if recently we hit some sort of a support or resistance level, I would say that would add more credence, but looking back all the way to 2010, maybe we could say that that's somewhat of a support level or a resistance level. So just keep it on your radar because it is trading and it is popping up like it did yesterday. And that's it. I mean, looking at gold today, again, not doing much, just went up about 10 points yesterday, but in the range, in literally the middle of the range as we see here. We've noted this before, that it's been trading between this 1221 and 1176, and now it's just, range trading. So until it actually breaks out from these outer limits, I really don't see an opportunity that is warranted to going in big size. You may want to go in small size and just short a little bit and make a couple of bucks on it. Definitely an opportunity to do that, but it's not something where it's like the GBP or the GBP USD or the GBP Japanese yen, where I'd like to see a lot more momentum in that and a lot more follow through. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. I want to wish everybody a great trading day.